I'm proud of our team, the way we competed in the game. It was a great game up in Louisville. Louisville, great environment, very good team. Dynamic in all three phases and played a heck of a game. Our kids just kept finding ways to make plays and compete in the game and did a heck of a job of staying in the game in a very tough environment. And again, you get road wins in this league, it's very tough. Those are always big-time games that you have to play, and very proud of our kids for competing those games that way. When you go back and look at teams that win championships, last year was a oddity. Those don't happen like that. I mean, you go look at any conference across the country, the teams that are winning and the teams that are up there, they've all been through that. That's part of being it's what you don't appreciate sometimes is the ability to find ways to win. And that's what it is, and that's what this team can do. Seems to be. We should be our best winners. But once we get ahead, we stay pretty good too. But this team is a very competitive team. This team understands how to compete. It doesn't panic, and it's unique in a lot of ways. Again, it's got its own little personality. Virginia's lost a couple games here lately, but they're still a very good football team. Defensively, very dynamic. Blitz and bring a lot of pressure. John Tenuta and the guys, they got a lot of experience on that staff, along with him as a coordinator, do a great job. They can really rush the pass. Eli Harold and Max Vales can really get after the passer, and they bring a lot of pressure. They can cover in the secondary, very multiple in their coverages. Up front, Dean and Henry Coley and those guys can all blitz and make plays, and they just have a very good defensive football team, always have. I think any team is. Whether it's Virginia or anybody else, people know that, they have to do things, and it's amazing what the mind can do when it has to do it, and kind of like us when we come from behind. Our guy, okay, we have to do this, and you lock in. And Virginia's a very talented team, very well-coached team, and we will have to play great football. A lot of people spend a lot of time preparing on us, in the offseason. It's just like, and I say this, it's not the same. Why the Seahawks the #1 defense in pro football a year ago, and this year, and they've lost a few guys, but it's basically the same guys. You know what I'm saying? I think teams spend time preparing for you. They spend extra time in the off season, in the summers. What does work? Extra time to study because they're at the top. You know what I mean? And I think Charles Kelly's done a great job of making adjustments as games went on to be able to control people and what they've done. And at times we haven't started well. Sometimes I think we just, like the first play of the game this week, we just had a blown coverage on the first play, which is unexcusable. Which is crazy. But we got to live and learn. We got to learn to start better.